Hi, I'm going to tell you why every adult should have to watch every Pixar movie ever made. Starting with the fact that Pixar movies are emotionally bonding. They bring people together. They in Inside Out, Riley, the 11-year-old girl, is going through all these changes, and it signifies larger changes than moving, but it signifies that she's going through emotional changes. And a lot of 11-year-olds and 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds are going through the same types of changes. They don't know what's happening to their body. They don't know what's going on in their head or what's happening to their emotions. All they know is that they're being told they're wrong, that they're being overdramatic, and that they shouldn't feel the way they feel. And that just confuses them more. Inside Out, however, takes the emotions that these kids are feeling and shows them and says, hey, it's okay to feel these feelings. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry or upset, because anger and sadness and disgust and fear, they all eventually lead to happiness. And I don't think adults really realize that until they watch this film and they're like, hey, we used to be like that as young kids, adults, teenagers, whatever. Some of you are still like that. Also, there's the fact of Arlo and Spot in The Good Dinosaur. They signify the different types of people. There's Arlo, who's afraid of everyone and everything. Then there's Spot, who's just okay with who he is. Then there's the T-Rexes, who scare Arlo, but they're not actually scary after all. Then there's the creepy dinosaur with the horns. I'm not sure what he's about. But they all signify different types of people, and they show that all these different types of people, they can work together as one. And Zootopia shows that all the races can work together and be one harmonic race without having the labels of predators, prey, bunnies, foxes, lions. They're all people, and they deserve to, or they're all animals. Not people. They're not people. But they signify people. And in Toy Story, they're toys that talk. I mean, that on its own is just a level of amazement that nobody will ever surpass. But it has been done since then, so, I mean. But in Toy Story, they show that strangers that are enemies can become friends. I mean, look at Buddy and Woody. Okay. Woody and Buzz. Look at them. They were literally trying to kill each other. And then all of a sudden, they were just best friends. Like, nothing happened. I mean, even in the sequels, Buzz doesn't bring up the fact that Woody pushed him out a window. Woody doesn't bring up the fact that Buzz tried to get him run over by a car. All they do is they protect each other and they love each other. They're best friends, even though they're different. And that's the greatest lesson that you can possibly learn. In Brave is a Pixar movie. I bet you didn't know that, but it is. Brave is about a young girl who stands up for what she believes in and doesn't just go with the status quo because her mother says so. She does what she believes is right, and in the end, she kind of gets her way. So every Pixar movie has a lesson in it, and I feel like adults just forget those lessons when they grow up. I know I did for a while. I forgot that you don't have to do what you're told if it's not right. I forgot that even the worst of enemies can become best of friends. There are so many reasons, but literally the only reason that I can think of right this second is because they are the most amazing movies and lessons that you will ever see. They entertain you and teach you at the same time, and they are for every age group. You never see a movie that is for every age group. Disney princess movies are generally for kids. Pretty much almost any movie that is shown in movie theaters are generally for adults. Or older teenagers. Kids movies are obviously for kids. Pixar movies, they are shown to kids from 2 days to 200 years. That's not a logical number, but it's... Every adult should have to watch Pixar movies.